What makes a great NBA draft class? Is it the number of star players, the number of championships, or the number of impacts on the league? Well, in this video, we are going to answer that question by ranking the top 10 NBA draft classes of all time. These are the draft classes that produce some of the greatest players of all time, some of the most memorable moments of all time, and some of the most influential changes of all time. 10. 2011 NBA Draft. The 2011 draft stood out due to Kyrie Irving's rapid rise as a pivotal player for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It boasted a wealth of talent beyond Irving, showcasing stars like Jonas Valanciunas, Kemba Walker, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Vucevic, Jimmy Butler, and Isaiah Thomas, all of whom made significant impacts on their teams. What set this draft apart was its depth. Despite being chosen late in the rounds, Butler and Thomas defied expectations, climbing to stardom and showcasing the draft's overlooked talent. The class presented a diverse mix of skilled point guards, sharpshooters, and versatile forwards, adding a distinct flavor to the NBA's competitive scene. Notably, international players like Valanciunas and Vucevic expanded the league's global appeal. Additionally, the draft marked the New Jersey Nets' final appearance before their move to Brooklyn, signifying the end of an era. Widely regarded as one of the NBA's most talent-laden drafts, the 2011 class produced 7 players who reached at least 2 All-Star games and 6 who made at least one All-NBA team, cementing its place in league history. 9. 2018 NBA Draft. The 2018 NBA Draft, held at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, welcomed a fresh cohort of talent to the league. DeAndre Ayton, chosen first by the Phoenix Suns, was immediately recognized for his potential as a dominant center. Nevertheless, it was Luka Doncic and Trae Young who swiftly emerged as the standout stars from this draft class, notably with Doncic amassing the highest win shares among his peers, showcasing his significant impact on the court. Furthermore, the draft showcased talents such as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Michael Porter Jr., all displaying glimpses of excellence in their early careers. Porter Jr. in particular stood out as a significant pick for the Denver Nuggets, greatly elevating the team's competitive stature. Additionally, the 2018 draft class has already seen 4 All-Stars emerge, signaling the introduction of high-quality talent to the NBA. As these players continue to grow and approach their prime, the 2018 NBA Draft may be remembered as a pivotal moment that heralded the arrival of the league's new wave of stars. 8. 1987 NBA Draft. The 1987 NBA Draft, held in New York City, marked a significant moment in basketball history, introducing players who made enduring impacts on the sport. Notably, the draft featured David Robinson and Scottie Pippen, both later named among the NBA's 50 greatest players. Reggie Miller, another draft pick, solidified the draft's legacy by earning a place on the NBA's 75th anniversary team. David Robinson, nicknamed the Admiral, enjoyed a remarkable career with the San Antonio Spurs, excelling as a 10-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, and 1995 MVP. His defensive prowess earned him multiple All-Defensive Team selections and the 1992 NBA Defensive Player of the Year award, leading to his Hall of Fame induction in 2009. Scottie Pippen, a linchpin in the Chicago Bulls' 90s dynasty alongside Michael Jordan, won 6 NBA titles. His career, spanning from 1987 to 2004, included 7 All-Star appearances, 10 All-Defensive Team selections, and a gold medal with the Dream Team in the 1992 Olympics. Pippen's legacy was sealed with his Hall of Fame induction in 2010, solidifying his status as one of the game's premier forwards. 7. 2014 NBA Draft. The 2014 NBA Draft featured the Cavaliers selecting Andrew Wiggins first overall, who was later traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a deal that sent Kevin Love to Cleveland. This draft was also highlighted by the selections of Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Aaron Gordon, Julius Randle, and Zach LaVine, among others, showcasing the depth and potential star power of this class. 5 players from this draft have already been named All-Stars: Embiid, Jokic, LaVine, Randle, and Wiggins, marking the emergence of a new generation of stars. Particularly notable is Jokic, who was picked in the second round with the 41st overall selection by the Denver Nuggets and went on to win 2 MVP awards, making him the lowest draft pick ever to win the honor. The 2014 draft class has proven to be rich in talent, with players like Embiid and Jokic already establishing themselves as dominant forces in the league, and others like Levine and Randle being number 1 options on their teams. 6. 1998 NBA Draft. The 1998 NBA Draft, hosted in Vancouver, British Columbia, sparked a resurgence for struggling NBA teams like the Dallas Mavericks, Sacramento Kings, Boston Celtics, and Toronto Raptors. Its immediate impact was evident as teams strategically made picks and trades that would significantly influence the NBA's competitive landscape for years. The Mavericks notably engineered trades to acquire Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, a duo pivotal in elevating the team into a perennial playoff contender. Similarly, the Raptors selected Anton Jamison 4th overall, swiftly trading him for Vince Carter to the Golden State Warriors, where Carter earned Rookie of the Year and became an iconic figure for the franchise. This draft boasted a wealth of talent, headlined by 5 players who became NBA All-Stars: Nowitzki, Carter, Jamison, Paul Pierce, and Rashard Lewis. Remarkably, all but Lewis achieved over 20,000 career points. Nowitzki notably spent over 20 NBA seasons with one team, establishing a lasting legacy for this draft class. 5. 1985 NBA Draft. The 1985 NBA Draft marked a historic transition as it introduced the lottery system, reshaping the league's draft mechanics. This innovative approach granted the New York Knicks the first pick, which they used to select Patrick Ewing, the standout center from Georgetown, who later enjoyed a Hall of Fame career. Notably, this draft also served as a launching pad for other future stars such as Karl Malone and Terry Porter. Additionally, it marked the rise of players who not only excelled individually, but also made substantial contributions to their respective teams' achievements. Ewing's arrival in New York injected new life into the Knicks, while Malone's partnership with John Stockton in Utah formed one of the NBA's most enduring and successful duos. The 1985 NBA Draft is often recalled for these landmark changes and the influx of talent it brought, demonstrating how a draft can profoundly reshape the league's dynamics both on and off the court. 4. 2009 NBA Draft. The 2009 NBA Draft proved to be a crucial moment for multiple NBA teams. The Los Angeles Clippers, securing the top pick, chose Blake Griffin, though his impact was initially delayed due to an injury sidelining him for his rookie season. Yet Griffin later emerged as a 6-time All-Star and 5-time All-NBA team honoree. This draft stood out for its impressive pool of point guard talent, featuring notable names like James Harden and Stephen Curry, selected by the Oklahoma City Thunder and Golden State Warriors, respectively. Additionally, the draft class boasted 6 All-Star selections, including Curry, Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Blake Griffin, Drew Holiday, and Jeff Teague, highlighting the wealth of talent it produced. Curry, celebrated as the NBA's top shooter of all time, steered the Warriors to 4 championships. Harden, renowned for his scoring prowess, led the league in scoring for 3 consecutive seasons, emphasizing the transformative potential of the players from this draft class. 3. 1996 NBA Draft. The NBA's 50th draft on June 26, 1996, held in East Rutherford, New Jersey, remains revered as one of the greatest drafts in basketball history. Celebrating half a century of NBA drafts, it served as the gateway for a group of players who would significantly shape the league's narrative for years to come. This draft unearthed a treasure trove of talent, yielding 11 future NBA All-Stars just in the first round. Among them were Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, and Steve Nash, who collectively amassed 4 NBA MVP awards. Notable draftees also included Ray Allen, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Stephen Marbury, and Jermaine O'Neal. Furthermore, a record-setting 8 players from this class secured a spot in at least one All-NBA team. Beyond individual achievements, defensive prowess displayed by Marcus Camby and Ben Wallace, along with Derek Fisher's championship success, highlighted the draft's depth and the exceptional talent it introduced to the league. 2. 1984 NBA Draft. The 1984 NBA Draft, held at Madison Square Garden in New York City, stands as one of the most significant drafts in NBA history due to its extraordinary talent pool. This draft produced numerous future legends of the game, with 4 Hall of Famers selected in the first 16 picks and a total of 5 eventual Hall of Famers overall. Akeem Olajuwon was the first overall pick by the Houston Rockets, joined by notable selections like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and John Stockton. These players not only had stellar careers, but also shaped the NBA's trajectory for years to come, impacting its popularity and competitiveness. The draft, consisting of 10 rounds and 228 selections, marked the end of an era before the introduction of the draft lottery in 1985. Notably, it was overseen by David Stern, who served as the league's commissioner for the next 3 decades. Additionally, this draft heralded the shift away from coin flips to determine top picks and witnessed an increasing trend of college underclassmen declaring for selection, setting a precedent for future drafts. 1. 2003 NBA Draft. The 2003 NBA Draft is hailed as the greatest draft class, featuring an unprecedented 31 international players alongside 41 college and high school candidates. The Cleveland Cavaliers, securing the first pick, chose LeBron James, a high school standout and an iconic figure in basketball history. Noteworthy selections included Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, all NBA All-Stars and Olympic gold medalists, some teaming up with LeBron in the NBA. Collectively, these players clinched 26 championships and garnered individual honors like NBA Finals MVP, All-Star appearances, and scoring titles. LeBron, the top pick, earned 4 NBA Most Valuable Player awards and 4 NBA Finals MVP honors. The 2003 draft's impact resonates as LeBron, the sole active player from that class as of 2023, continues to build upon its legacy, firmly establishing it as a significant chapter in NBA history. That's it for our ranking of the top 10 NBA draft classes of all time. Do you agree with our list? Which draft class do you think is the best? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.